Good evening everyone, my name's Ruth and I'm here with Helen and Flora to represent the Loughborough Renal unit. We'd like to thank the choir for inviting us to your summer concert, and we're honoured to be your chosen charity this year, and we thank you for all your support. We're now going to tell you a little bit about kidney disease and the renal unit in Loughborough.
Hi, I'm Helen. I'm one of the Leicestershire kidney doctors, and one of two doctors that work at the Loughborough dialysis unit. I'd just like to say a few words about kidney disease. Kidney disease is something that's probably much more common than any of you realise, affecting between 5 and 10% of the adult population of the UK. Thankfully, only a very small proportion of those people will go on to have kidneys that fail. In Leicestershire, with a population of 1.1 million, roughly, there are about 1,400 people with kidney failure. Around 900 of these have a kidney transplant. The other 500 rely on dialysis. At the Loughborough unit, we provide dialysis for 76 people currently. Unfortunately, dialysis has a huge impact on the lives of patients and families. And those attending the unit will generally require treatment for 4 hours, 3 times a week, every week of the year. During this time, they're attached to a machine which cleans the blood and removes extra water from the body, jobs that our healthy kidneys do day in, day out. Overall, it's both time-consuming and a physically exhausting process. We are extremely blessed in Loughborough to have an exceptional team of highly trained, committed staff to help make the experience as positive as possible. And I have heard it said that the dialysis unit becomes like a second home and family. I suspect Keely and Bonnie would vouch for that, and the family would vouch for that. For me personally, working in Loughborough for about the last 10 years, getting to know patients and their families and be part of their journeys has been and continues to be an absolute privilege. I'm always humbled when people want to support us and raise money to continue to try and make that journey as good as we can for those people that need it, so thank you all so much.
Good evening, I'm Flora and I'm the manager at the Loughborough Renal unit. The renal dialysis unit in Loughborough was opened in 2002 in response to the need for dialysis availability in the North West Leicestershire area, and we cover Loughborough, Shepshed, Colville, Melton and the surrounding villages. We have 14 stations for dialysis. And we're open 6 days a week, from 7 in the morning to 11 o'clock at night. As Helen said, we have 75 patients, the majority who've dialysed 3 times a week for 4 hours. As you can imagine, this is a huge commitment on the patients who have to turn up for their life-saving treatment, regardless of how they feel and whatever the weather. Many of our patients are on the list for a kidney transplant, and our aim is to keep them as well as possible until a kidney becomes available, or there is an option, or if that's not an option, to encourage and support them to maintain the normal quality of life as much as possible. We encourage people to carry on working if possible and try and facilitate their working patterns, social engagements such as weddings and birthday parties, and we arrange holiday dialysis for them, both in the UK and abroad, as we know how important it is for everyone to have a holiday. We try and support both the patient and their families and are always at the end of the phone for advice. We also have home care nurses who are based in the unit who teach and support patients to dialyse at home. We have links with the Kidney Care charity who also support our patients with such things as grants, financial advice, employment rights and run a counselling service. So thank you very much for listening, and I'll pass you back to Ruth.
So the money that Serenade Choir is kindly raising for us will go towards the purchase of a body composition monitor, which is a piece of equipment that will help us assess patients' weights before dialysis, which is an integral part of their treatment. Thank you all for listening, thank you for having us. Thank you.